What can we as individuals do to help the local economy?
Well, probably the very first thing we can do is to make sure that we spend our discretionary dollars here in Steuben County in Angola. We're very fortunate with the variety of shops that we have, both downtown and out the north edge, and also in our other communities in Fremont and Hamilton and Ashley and so forth. To be able to keep that, we need to shop these people. We need to support these people. These are the ones we go to as groups when we're looking for donations to our individual things that we're doing, and if they're going to stay here, the only way they can stay here is to make money. Another thing we can do is, if you belong to a civic organization, do everything you can with that civic organization to make it smaller. Our United Ways and Project Helps and all these other organizations around, they're going to need money now more than ever. More and more people are going to be utilizing those programs. So stay with your civic organizations, keep them strong, realize your donations are even more important than ever. I was out at a program this morning where the 101 Lakes Kiwanis was handing out money that they made over the past year to Santa's Helpers and to Cahoots and to some other organizations around the Literacy Coalition and so forth. All great organizations, all do wonderful things. The only way we can keep those going and do the jobs they need to do, and to keep the businesses that we need here in this community and want to have, and keep that variety here, is to shop here.
Absolutely. What effect does the national economy have on our local economy?
Well, it has a great effect. Unfortunately, when something like that happens nationally, in fact, it's a world economy right now that's having problems. It affects us. We just can't get away from it. In my own heart, I feel that we've pretty much been in a recession here since 9/11. We've never quite totally come out of that, I don't feel. We've done a great job. People have done a good job here. But I just never felt, with the way we were so dependent on the auto industry and RVs and that type of thing, that we were ever able to totally get out of that recession. And now here we go in with this. So people that are working in economic development in this community are doing everything we can to diversify and look for other things, the jobs of the future. We're working very closely with Cameron Hospital with their new building and the programs they want to have there. Trine University is actually talking to Cameron Hospital about maybe some programs that they can put into Trine University to help bring some more rehab programs to this area, so that people don't have to travel to Fort Wayne and Indianapolis or Kalamazoo or wherever to get those rehabilitation things done that far away, and they can get them done right here. So those will be all kinds of new jobs, and jobs of tomorrow that will be coming here to Angola. And so we're looking all over for those type of things right now.
Okay. How long do you think this recession is going to last? Are you seeing the end? Do you see the end is near?
Good question. I hope that my hopes and kind of what I'm hearing are, people are thinking that maybe this thing's going to kind of bottom out here about the middle of the year. Hope to start to see a little rebound by the third or fourth quarter of this year. It's not going to be quick, but we just kind of have to work with everybody that we can to stay the course here, and keep the people that are working, do everything we can to keep them working here. So it's going to be a long haul out. It didn't come. It feels like it came in quickly, but it really didn't. When you look back, it didn't come in real quick, and it's not going to go away real quick. But we just have to do everything we can to keep jobs in this community and bring new jobs here. It's a good first step, yes, it is, and hopefully most of the people realize that, and I think they do. I think they feel an obligation to this community. They live here. They have an obligation to the people that have businesses here. So I think we'll do fine along that line.
Absolutely. Tell us about the 2020 project for viewers who just are not familiar at all. Give us a little background and tell us where we're going with that.
Okay, well, the 2020 project is of course work on the circle here, and Maumee on the east and west of the circle both ways. Actually, a project that's been talked for over 35 years. Before, when I came here, they were talking about doing something revitalize the downtown. Actually, over the years, we've been very fortunate with our downtown. Yes, we've had some times that there have been a few more empty buildings than others, but for the most part, our buildings have stayed pretty full. Downtown has stayed, even with all the new growth and retail growth out north, our downtown has stayed viable. But that's the present and the past, and the future's not going to stay that way. You have to be more aggressive and progressive to keep your downtowns viable, and we've always felt that the downtown is everybody's neighborhood. This is a place that everybody can go and feel comfortable and feel like they own a part of it, and just walk around and enjoy the ambiance of our New England look downtown with our monument and our courthouse and our very unusual movie theaters we have down here, along with the restaurants we have and so forth, the coffee shops. So we want to make this even more of a place that people want to invest, and to do that we have to make it a place that people want to come to and make it look better, so, and feel safer because of all the traffic we have down here. So it's a project where we're working to put in some medians to slow down the traffic, the truck traffic especially. Also at the same time add some beauty with different trees and flowers and vegetation of different kinds. Make the corners look a little different, so that when we do have like our Fall Fest and so forth, it sets up better for it, and just make it a place that people want to come down, sit around, have a cup of coffee, go to a movie, go to Mitch's or whatever, go to the antique stores, and feel that they can spend some time here and not just have to come down for one thing and that's the only thing they can look for and move on somewhere else.
Absolutely. Now we are going to have some brochures and some information at the chamber office, so stop by and get those if you have more questions. And they're going to have renderings and that type of thing, so look forward to more information on the 2020 project.
Yes, and Julie Cole has been working her heart out on this thing, along with a lot of input from chamber members as well as the Downtown 2020 committee here. They've just worked very hard to finally make this happen. We finally, people are kind of wondering, okay, why are you doing this now when, with the recession, the economy the way it is? Well, it just so happens it's the way it's falling into place. We've applied for different grants, and we received a couple of grants to do the studies for the downtown that I believe totaled $75,000 to do all that. We also then have received a $500,000 grant to do the work downtown. To start on the work, because this is a large and be an ongoing project for several years, but it's just the way it's happening, so why not do it now? This is a time that we need a spark somewhere in our community. This can help give it that spark, give people that are driving through this community going, wow, things are looking pretty good here. And if they're thinking of moving somewhere else or moving a business someplace, they might remember this and say, that was a town that looked like it had vitality and is going pretty well. That's something I want to check into. So that's kind of what we're hoping to create down here.
Yeah, I did not realize that it was 35 years in the making, so that makes perfect sense. And what a better time than right now, at the end of a recession, we're going to really position ourselves for the future of the Steuben County area.
Well, that's what sometimes people don't realize. You don't wait till the bad times or bad situation's over and then say, okay, now what are we going to do? You try to do everything that you can, and sometimes you're limited, but you try to do what you can to position yourself during those times so that when things start picking up again, you're a step ahead of everybody else.
Absolutely. Are you as mayor doing anything with our state and nationally elected officials to try and get some of the president's stimulus package dollars to the Angola area?
Yes, we have been in touch with the governor's office, of course. We've also been in touch with Congressman Souter's office to let them know about these projects that we have going, Univertical needing some help, the downtown that are both shovel ready and ready to go. These are things that they say they're looking for to happen. This is something that works very well for the stimulus package in that it would create jobs. It works with our traffic pattern. It works for the health and safety of our community, both of these projects, and we think these are great projects for the stimulus package.